Move on to item number 3. City Council, City Manager issue encouraging statements and recognize city staff.
Mr. Mayor.
I was about to call on you. Go ahead, Mr. Over there.
I have two this evening. So I've got a shout out for Rick Crownover and the Public Works Department. Last Friday, I was at Visit Granbury's Rise and Grind, and the new YMCA director, Robin Schmidt, she made a point of the excellent service that she had received from the city of Granbury. Now, her background is in risk management, so she kind of looks at every issue from a risk management standpoint. And when she looked at all the students from Acton Middle School crossing James Road after school to get to the YMCA for all the after-school programs they offer, she saw a lot of risk because they were coming across up and down James Road. So she called Rick Crown over and asked for help, and she said within 48 hours the city had striped a new crosswalk and put up signs so students could cross the road more safely. So to Rick Crownover in the Public Works Department, I'd like to give a real great shout out. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Okay, and the next one I've actually got a shout out for our mayor, Jim Jarrett. A week or so ago, I was in Mesquite for a Text 21 meeting, and Text 21 is the coalition that works to improve transportation infrastructure in Texas. So while I was there, Carolyn Mays, and Carolyn, excuse me, is the TxDOT Director of Planning. So she talked to me and she told me that Mayor Jarrett was responsible for a meeting with TxDOT to highlight the issues with Highway 377. Highway 377, if you're not aware, it's a 478-mile long road that goes all the way from Del Rio, Texas to Stroud, Oklahoma. So it runs the whole length of Texas. So up to that time, 377 was not really on TxDOT's radar. And the meeting with Mayor Jarrett got TxDOT's attention, and that's what resulted in a 377 corridor that will work on improving the roadway with an emphasis on safety. That includes, of course, the reconstruction of 377 here in Granbury, and that's probably going to be scheduled to begin sometime later in the part of 2025. So thank you to Mayor Jarrett for working hard to get TxDOT to put Highway 377 high on their list of projects to complete. Thank you, sir.
You went over your 3 minutes, but I've told this story a number of times. I'll tell it one more time, and it's very quick. I was in the office the first day that I came at 9 o'clock. Mr. Chris Kaufman came down and said, "You need to get involved with this group." So you should actually be thanking Mr. Kaufman. He volunteered me for something I had no idea what I was getting into. Thank you.
Well, what he didn't mention is I tried to get him to take my place on that board, and he didn't do it. So, but we're very excited. But also, y'all need to know, the public needs to know that TxDOT reached out. They're creating stakeholder study groups throughout the state, and for the North Texas area for 377, they've asked our mayor to be the chairman for that stakeholder group. So he'd be working with probably 40 or 50 cities in about 20 counties, so stakeholders in all of those counties and cities. And so it's quite a privilege to have Jim step up and take that role and do it with passion. Him and the county judge personally went to Comanche, Texas to recruit them, to get them involved in the program as well. I'm not sure where all he's been up and down the highway meeting with councils, but Toller and Stephenville have been involved now because of this new coalition corridor. So hats off to you guys. While we're talking about good things going on, at our last council meeting, we had a citizen give us a complaint about some solid waste issues that she was having near her business, and that pertained to, again, the Public Works Department and the Street Department, the Solid Waste Department, I don't know which team it was that did the power washing. I think it was the Street Department did steam power washing to get rid of the grease, and we got new dumpsters installed and new lighting by our electric department. So the gate's been repaired and cleaned up and painted, and it looks really good over behind Babe's at the garbage corral. How's that for celebrating something? A garbage corral. We're enthused about garbage. I've always said I'm Lord of the dumpster. That's it. So thank y'all for being a great team, and I get compliments on you guys all the time, and it just goes to show how much you care about what you do. So thank you.
It is.